bit of traveling to do, seeing some in-laws. It was good seeing those people. But it's always good to be back in my home, Edmonton. Now, enjoy the game. Enjoy the stream. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's get sure. Regular season. Just around the corner. Less than a week away. I believe it's off night on Wednesday. So we'll be Edmonton. Game 1. When it all counts for you. Now saying that, both teams tonight look like they're dressing NHL lineup. Look at the lineup and it looks like you got all the Edmonton Oilers. You got all the Vancouver Canucks. What's your prediction? The Oilers win, and then you win. Either way, wins and losses don't matter. That's how people when they say, oh, Oilers suck. Don't matter. Who's not good, who's not bad. Let's be honest. Some people have it right. Some people not so much. Let's get into it.
We're back. We back.
This one is dangerous from here, here, and here.
I gotta make sure that I mute as much of the commercials as possible so I don't get a copyright infringement. Yes, commercials and their jingles. We don't pay for those. We don't pay a dime for that. So, let's get into it. Oops. Sorry, Vancouver hasn't scored a goal yet. Preemptive. I think they're going to score a few. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen and ladies.
Association Female Artist of the Year, Karen Leeback,
You can hear me louder now, I promise. Hats off. That light was blinding in my eyes, sorry. Apologies. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. The final dress rehearsal for both teams. Seeloff, Skinner. Let's go. I also have NHL 25 for all those people that are subscribed to play that game. Hit me up on there. I'll leave a link. I'll just put my name on the feed here. Oilers win the face-off, but ice the puck early.
He's got his team poised. They've got more depth. On their right side defense, lost a couple guys last year. He's hoping to see some gelling. Here's McDavid picking a puck off the boards, tight in front, backhanded one across the slot. Intercepting is Brock Besser, brings the puck the other way. Dumps one into the corner, sees Colton. Besser ties him up. Hyman joins the battle for the puck. Miller gets in the corner, feeds back, but Carson Susie fell in. And here comes Zach Hyman. He's got Nugent Hopkins with him, going to that.
Hyman trying to get to Hopkins in front of that. No go, says Miller. Wrong. Nurse played in Seattle yesterday. Sorry, 2 days ago. Yes, I will have that video coming out tomorrow, actually, there, Lubo. Everybody, I have the Oilers going 9-2. Yes, 9-2, I know. Slow start Oilers, you got them doing that well? Guy can dream, right? Draisaitl drops it for Hopkins. Arvidsson, sorry. Arvidsson to Skinner. Skinner back to Draisaitl. Wow. Arvidsson and Skinner looking good with Draisaitl. Hey, Diane, good evening. Skinner calls for a fair catch. Makes the catch. Shots are 1-0 for Vancouver. Nothing moves the score. Face off to the left. That's Stuart Skinner. Ratty gets thrown out of the face-off dot.
So Sherwood takes Garland's spot on this line. It's been very effective right from existing into the preseason. Along with Lewis Hollander and two Rouchy. There's going to be a penalty coming up here. As Rouchy was battling for the puck.
Who's getting the penalty?
Holding call in the corner. It's Rouchy going to get it.
Power play Oilers! I don't have that. Hey, how's it going, trucker? Where are you coming from? I don't have the power play or penalty kill stuff up yet. That will be coming. Oh, shut up, just saw the tail end. The guy grabbed him to begin with. Yes, it is Vancouver announcers. I apologize, Oilers fans. Chime with the drive title.
Wasn't even close. They were over 30% on whole lengths, but only 13 on the road last season. Still pretty good, and they ranked 4th overall in the NHL on the year, 26.3%.
What a luxury it is to have the same guys on the power play for now the third year. I mean, talk about chemistry.
Bouchard gives it to McDavid, back to Bouchard. Back to McDavid, back to Bouchard. Bouchard, back to McDavid. Hyman. Draisaitl fan! Oh, that would have been pretty.
Trying to hit the player in the slot, Draisaitl, but he gets it on his backhand. So it's hard to defend and then tries to come around on the forehand.
Here's McDavid with speed. Nugent Hopkins takes his pass, drops off Bouchard with room. Passes into the skates of Nugent Hopkins, who did well to negotiate that one. Now
Bouchard loses the puck at the blue line. 1.5 minutes left to go in the power play. 17:10 left to go in the first period. Still nothing. Oh, McDavid hits the side of the net. Nice passing play, though. Purdy. Mid-season form for Draisaitl and McDavid. McDavid. Slash. No call there. That's all right. Good little slash play by 44. And Bouchard. Whippy shot. Puck is cleared by the Vancouver Canucks.
30 seconds going in the power play. Puck shot into the Vancouver zone. Susie gets it behind the goal. Up the boards. Kept in by Corey Perry. Throws one in front off the skate.
Perry was looking for Arvidsson behind the net there. And just like that, penalty killed by the Vancouver Canucks. No shots on that power play by the Oilers. They looked good passing it around, just couldn't get anything through. Vancouver, good shot blocking. Desharnais playing for Vancouver tonight.
Vancouver's now killed off 15 of 16 opposition power plays in the preseason thus far. Only the Toronto Maple Leafs coming into the had a better percentage on the PK this week.
Yep. No icing, says the ref. Yeah, Mark with the steal. Podkolzin, former Vancouver Canucks. Interesting play there. Noah Philp, giveaway putt, recovered by Kulak. Keep your head up, big kid. Slow down, big fella. Slow down. We got echoing? Alright.
How about that? Is the echoing gone now?
Trying to move the puck to the middle was Adam Henry, but the Canucks get it back. And here's Desharnais ahead to Oman, who tips the puck into the Oilers zone. Lots of continuous action here in the first period of play. 5.5 minutes gone, no score. Shots are one apiece.
Let me know if the echoing is gone. I hope so.
Puts the puck around. Connor Brown.
Hey, Renegade, how's it going, my friend?
Passing on to the right wing. Baines was headed to the bench, and that's too many men on the ice. As jumping on to replace him and picking up the puck was Daniel Sprong, but Baines was still a ways away from getting to the gate, and the Canucks will be shorthanded again.
Again. Penalty coming up for the Vancouver Canucks.
Is that the Canucks were in an offensive position with the
Well, you
puck,
can still hear me loud enough?
with the player coming off the ice behind where the puck was going to his replacement player. We'll get it all out in the preseason.
You hope. We talked about this in Calgary when they took
Oh,
too
now
many
can
men
you
on
hear
the
me
ice.
even louder
It
now?
was something that plagued the
Perfect,
Canucks
eh?
for a bit last year.
Put a mic on top of my
And something they got
chest.
out of
There
their
you go.
system, and certainly, like you say, let's
Can't wait for
deal with it in
game
the
one
preseason, not
absolutely
carry it into
next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oilers onto the power play for the second time. Here's
Less than
Nugent
a week
Hopkins,
away.
top of the slot for a shot, hit the puck.
Shot, save, rebound, off the post. Oh my goodness gracious.
Susie was able to shoot the puck down into the Oilers zone.
What a shot, what a
There,
post.
as it could have ricocheted
Sealoff
off the
didn't see
goaltender after
nothing.
going off the pipe. 25 seconds gone in the
Can't hear me.
bench minor to Vancouver.
You can't hear me, that's
Good
all.
job by Bluger to
You hear me now?
puck up.
How about now?
Two of the 7 shorthanded goals the Canucks scored last year. Bluger had
Short-handed goal scored by the Vancouver Canucks.
the since departed Sam Lafferty had the other one. Here's Zach Hyman moving it.
I might just attach it to my hat.
Flips the puck around. Ryan Nugent Hopkins pressured by Danton Hyman. Puck to the blue line. Bouchard with room. Now Draisaitl.
Draisaitl
All the way back.
gives it to McDavid. McDavid looking for Draisaitl. Intercepted. Draisaitl shot. Saved by Sealoff. He's seen that before.
Position was Artur Shilovs to make the save and cover the puck.
Some nice puck movement by the Oilers, but the Canucks were able to at least try to keep it to the outside.
Might just have to deal with the echo. Perfectly beautiful.
Post and Susie ushers it away.
I just got to remind myself that the mic is attached to my shirt,
For his one-timer.
so I can't get too jumpy.
Read by Artur Shilovs.
Oilers get the puck off the draw. Canucks trying to break it up. Arvidsson keeps it alive.
Arvidsson for Ekholm. Ekholm shot saved by Sealoff.
Shilovs, who couldn't
Sealoff likes playing against the Oilers.
gets the puck on the near side.
Except for game 7s. I kid. Canuck fans. I kid.
On the near side, taken away by Jeff Skinner, feeds back Darnell Nurse. Lots of rumors.
Shot blocked by 77. That had to hurt a little bit.
Nurse.
27, sorry. And then he tries to go and cross-check Corey Perry. Like, dude, if you're going to act big and tough, drop the gloves.
Just past
Cross-check somebody standing still.
Here's
Nurse shot saved by Sealoff.
Shilovs is able to squeeze. And he hangs on with 22 seconds. to
I mean, he faced a lot of shots.
Patterson upset with himself that he wasn't right in that
Who knows how long Demko's out for? I've heard up to 3 months.
Going to be able to hold on to it. Perry was just a little late to get into his eye line. Shilovs going down, gets the glove up.
Knees are a tricky thing.
Numbers there in his 9 career starts.
Griff McDonald is in preseason, mid-season form with the
Arvidsson just Costa the face-off shot. 12:39 left to go in the first period. 22 seconds left to go in the power play.
to the left of Shilovs in the tail end of this power play for Edmonton. Bluger on the draw for the Canucks, able to win it back. Quinn Hughes takes his time before
And that'll do it for the Oilers' power play. 0 for 2. They look good. Hit a post.
Matthias Ekholm leaves, and out comes Nurse with the puck. 5 seconds to go in the bench minor, being served by
That's a great question.
And now it comes to an end. So the Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play, and the Canucks have now killed off 16 of 17 in the preseason. Hughes checked and set by Matthias Janmark. Baines pokes the puck away from
That is a really good question, Renegade. He will be a starter. Just where? Vancouver
again, and here's Quinn Hughes.
or elsewhere?
24 goals in his
When Demko comes back, does Vancouver trade Sealoff to Boston? I hear they need a starting goalie this year.
to the side.
Swayman. He went and messed that all up.
Sherwood chips it out, giving chase as Hoagland. But Stetcher gets there first for Edmonton. Here's Connor Brown and some checked by Carson Soucy. And Brown
Very great question too, Diane.
zone. Stetcher steps around Miller. Gains center and backhands.
No, I think that that relationship is soured and is unrepairable.
Now Besser with room, rink wide. Miller wanted to take it off the boards. Broken up by Emberson. And here's Vasily Podkolzin on the backhand. Stop, rebound, he chopped it back.
One of two things is going to happen in that situation with Vancouver.
Archer Shilov's able to stop the second chance with the...
One of two things. Thing number one, he signs his 8-year, $64 million contract. And then he still has a sour taste in his mouth with Boston, and it is what it is. Or he says, trade me, get rid of me. I'm going to sit out for this year. I don't need a contract this year. I'll sit out. I'll sit out this year and let you guys flounder and realize, oh, you need me more than I need you. So if I was the Boston Bruins, I'd look for trade partners right away. I'd sign his deal 8 times whatever to make it $64 million, and then trade him to whatever team has the cap space and wants a goalie. Get their number 1 goalie or number 2 goalie in return. I think both people and both parties are easily to blame for this situation. I don't like how Seeloff's agent is kind of backhanded and dealing with stuff. And I don't like how the Boston Bruins are dealing with that situation. I think you could have avoided all of it by giving him 7 years. He hasn't earned, I get it, he hasn't really earned the playoff success, right? But in his eyes, he's a playoff guy. In his eyes, he's worth $100 million. We'll see.
Surgery in the offseason. Not ideal for Bluger. It was hurt in the preseason last September, causing him to miss the first 14 games of the season. Canucks Center depth likely to be tested this season, so you know that Talkett loves having them back and available once again.
I totally agree with you, Renegade. I totally agree with you, man. The human mind doesn't care how much you get paid or don't get paid. Mental is mental, man. Addiction is addiction. Issues are issues. It just means if you make more money, you can pay for bigger addiction issues and cover it up easily. I could tell you guys stories of my friends that I had play in the NHL that had drug addiction issues. And it's not cool, man. It's not. And they covered it up. They covered it up a lot easier than I could because I was poor. Poor.
Charges in, gets it off the toe of the stick, and you're right, the puck wasn't settled down. So it goes up into the netting.
Columbus is another team I heard. San Jose is another team I heard. They're looking for another goalie. Anybody but Edmonton. I think the Oilers are A-okay with Skinner. Although Rodrigue did not look very good in that other preseason game against Seattle. 4 goals on 5 shots. Save made by Skinner just as I say that. Holy Moses! 10 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 7-2 for the Oilers.
Focuses on Nugent Hopkins. Here's Hyman working hard. This puck's going to come out front. Nugent Hopkins.
What a save there by Seeloff, though.
Philip Hronik. And then on the back check, Sprong gets his stick down. Nugent Hopkins isn't strong enough on it. It's the deflection right to Skinner. Good job by Daniel Sprong. They were right to
Come on, Vancouver. That's a long line change.
Canucks win possession off the draw. Hughes in the blue line. Try to wrist shot.
2 blocks there. McDavid to Hyman.
Gave it away. Dames has Bluger going to the net. Archie Payne centers. Almost stopped. Put one in the air. And bounce to the side of the goal. Dames
All because it went off Hopkins' skate and in the net it goes.
Looked like the Canucks have 2 layers of screen in front. Bluger and Oman were both there as Hughes let fly. Bluger maybe got a piece of it. Turn over the neutral zone and Baines gets on it. The backhand pass and the Canucks get to the
Well, that sucks. All because it went off the skate of Hawkins and went backwards into the zone. Bad breakout.
10-11 the time of the opening goal. As the
It's
Canucks
okay.
get first in this one.
Don't get upset. Don't get mad about it, right?
Now they almost gave the puck away up the gut. Edmonton keeps it in at the blue line. Susie to Myers and a bank pass to center to Sherwood. He backhands the puck behind the Oiler goal. Stitcher is back. Gave it away to Ratu on the near side. Here's Hoaglander to the blue line. Susie. Slap shot. Tipped.
Wow, that almost went 2-0.
Missed the net. Hoaglander from the corner, making moves. Puck knocked off his stick. Stetcher gets it, feeds it ahead. Here comes Draisaitl through center. Leon Draisaitl hooks one in front. That's picked up. Hoaglander. Sherwood had to take it off the boards, or he might have been away to the races. He'll, along with his line mates, head to the bench on a change. It is Quinn Hughes' goal. Announced by Alberta. Here's a chance for Besser at the post.
Brock Besser off the post and out of play.
Brock Besser just about made it 2-0 for Vancouver.
Oh, I bet you like that, eh, Vancouver announcers? Ooh, blinded by the light. 1-1 is the post count. 1-0 is the score for Vancouver. 8:48 left to go in the first period. Final preseason game for both teams. It all gets started for real on Wednesday for the Oilers against the Winnipeg Jets. Again, expect to be game 1 to be a very long delay. I'm hearing puck drop might not be closer till 9 o'clock. They're going to have a Goudreau tribute. And, of course, the banner raising for the Oilers being that they made it to the finals. And, of course, the player introduction, the whole 10, 15-minute hoopla that'll be.
Goal scorer in the building here, Quinn Hughes gets on the score sheet, the captain leading the way, and here's the shot. It deflects up high of Hyman.
It hit Hyman's stick.
The hands here, the bottom hand of Oman. Here's a shot by Besser over the glove, off the crossbar, and then right out of play. It is preseason. Points won't show up at any point in the future, but Quinn Hughes with the goal shouldn't be a huge surprise. He has more points in his career against the Oilers than any other team. 22 in the regular season versus Edmonton. There's a good solid check by Forward on Connor Brown. Desharnais, the ex-Oiler, double teamed in the corner, but able to force it to JT Miller.
Desharnais.
Slides around to Derek
Slow as heck, man.
Throws one to center, deflects to Besser, who shoots the puck in the
I
Oilers.
wish we got us in Vancouver, but
Shot around by Stuart Skinner. Puck is centered. Besser. Here's Susie. Sharp angle. And he was checked by Connor Brown before he could get the puck to the front.
8 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 7-4 for the Oilers. Score is 1-0. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, Skinner's tough mentally. He's got a lot of brothers and sisters, though. And he's the youngest of 9.
Pedersen took that pass, and they stopped playing the Oiler blue line. Well, some questions about Daniel Sprong on the ability to continue to add offense, but be strong defensively as well. And he's filtered through a bunch of teams. And his time in Seattle and then in Detroit shows that even with limited ice time, he can still be a dangerous goal scorer. And the talk in the summer with Rick Talker was he's going to clean up the defensive side, and could be a savvy signing. Here's Ratu. Check Corey Perry slides the puck along for Evan Bouchard. He's hit by Sherwood after
We got a lot of 90s for the Oilers. 90 Perry, 91 Kane, 92 Podkolzin, 93 Hopkins, 97 Connor McDavid.
Dishes off. Here's Podkolzin with a wrist shot that was blocked by Susie. Perry picks up the loose puck. Had a goal in the game against the Canucks on Monday. He's checked. And
Trips by Myers with his foot. No call. Good no call there.
And both those players head to their respective
I agree, Lugo. Very, very weird.
Very subtle picks with a player coming downhill behind the net. You got to really communicate, or you're going to get stuck trying to get around a player to defend the guy with the puck.
Pedersen line back out for the Canucks. After a short breather, here's Quinn Hughes. Verona for Pedersen. Checked at the blue line. Keeps after the puck. Taken away by Zach Hyman. And Connor McDavid sends it gently into the Vancouver zone. Verona reverses for Hughes. He pokes one ahead. Strong's there. Checked by Troy Stetcher. Pedersen trying to move the puck. That was blocked. Here's McDavid. And a shot by Nugent Hopkins is handled by Sheloffs.
Sheloffs is looking good. Can't take anything away from him. He's got making saves.
Hoping for a loose puck. American League Divisional Series is set. Tigers are red hot after sweeping the Astros in the wild card. Will they be able to keep their good fortune going against the Guardians? Find out tomorrow afternoon. Coverage begins at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet.
McDavid gets a shot as DeBrusque was about to steal the puck and go, just missed it, but it stays right in the equipment of Sheloffs. No rebound.
Nugent Hopkins has had a couple of chances. His career had the close in one earlier that Sheloffs either got with the toe or it hit the post. And that one he was able to swallow. Oilers come up with the puck at center. Jeff Skinner. Checked at the blue line. Here's Brock Besser, the other one. Puck into the corner. Heinen was checked. Jeff Skinner. Bumped by Besser.
Jake DeBrusque playing for the Vancouver Canucks. That'll be an interesting situation with him and Louis. I think Louis should just retire or go cheer for the Canucks, to be honest with you. His heart hasn't been with Edmonton since Jake joined the NHL.
Who just pokes the puck down to the Oiler blue line. Oman trying to come up with it at center. It's played into the Vancouver zone by Connor Brown. Just the one. Brown in the Oiler lineup for this one. Josh Brown, not dressed for Edmonton. They do have two Skinners and Stewart and Champ. Here's Susie in front. That one right across the top of the crease. Niels Oman gets the loose puck. Nice spin move on Adam Henrique. Spins again. Dishes back to the blue line. Myers a long shot that was blocked. Janmark got in front of it. Now he takes a lead pass, and Myers is there to knock the puck off his stick. Broke the stick of Janmark, and he'll have to head to the Oiler bench.
That's about as good a defending as you'd like when a guy's charging after you and he uses his reach and his strength. Myers does.
Ratu banks the puck into the Oilers zone. Back to pick it up is
4.5 left to go in the first period. 1-0 in Vancouver.
pass ahead. Connor McDavid. Softly in the middle. Nugent Hopkins onto the right wing for Hyman. He's bodied by Ratu. That frees up the puck for Philip Peroni. Hughes hoists one ahead. Ekholm missed it. Sherwood giving chase. So guide him into the corner boards. Bouchard bumped by Hoglander, who comes up with the puck. Puts it in behind for Ratu. Here's Sherwood. He fanned on his shot attempt. And here comes McDavid with 4:20 to go in the first. Connor McDavid down the left wing. Spins one in front. Nugent Hopkins at the side.
What a save by Sheloffs!
Zach Hyman. After a
Wow!
play by the Oilers over the Vancouver blue line.
Sheloff's best save, and he read it well.
Tip of the cap to you, Sir Sheloffs.
From McDavid, but Hyman right to the front of the net. And Sheloffs
Again, though, how long can he keep this up for? Before the Oilers get to him.
Shooting Vancouver 9-4. Here's Podkolzin on the right wing. Puts one in front. That was wedged over top of the goal. What a chance there for Noah Philp.
Noah Philp almost scores.
Set up in front, could not put it under the crossbar. And the whistle.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? Hockey season is back for sure. For sure is.
As we talked about, to the front of the net with the blade down on the
My groin hurts looking at what Sheloffs just did.
the front of the net. Desharnais helping out his goaltender. And just dislodged.
That was Noah Philp with the chance, number 48 for the Oilers, 26-year-old who took last season off. Played 70 games in 2022-23 with Bakersfield, the Oilers' top American League club, but just took a year off last year and now trying to earn a spot with the big club here. Could have helped his cause by putting that one under the crossbar, not over the net.
That's dicey against Vancouver.
We'll check in with Murph.
Well, you can be here for the home opener October 9th. That's Wednesday.
October 9th, Wednesday, Vancouver has an home opener against the Calgary Flames. 7 p.m. local time for Vancouver.
Players like that the last preseason game. You know, just go, keep skating, keep going, try your plays, get comfortable, burn the legs in.
Preseason officially got underway today with the New Jersey Devils winning 4-1 in the Czech game, the global game, over in Prague. New Jersey's already on the standings, 1-0 for the win record.
Big off-season acquisition for the Canucks. Unrestricted free agent from Boston. Here's Pedersen in front. Susie scores!
2-0 Vancouver. Puck watching.
Carson Susie had time to pick his spot. Stick side on Stuart Skinner. It's 2-0 Vancouver.
It's all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Defenseman joining the rush, but this is all Jacob Russ. He could have dumped it in here. Instead, he just draws players towards him. Little area pass for Pedersen, who already knows he's going to go to the backhand of the slot. And that's where Susie comes in. And you're right, Shorty. Lots of time. Nobody's on.
It is what it is. 2-0 Vancouver, preseason action.
Skinner falling to his knees. Puck's past his right arm, and the Canucks are up 2-0.
Pedersen and DeBrusque, the assists on Susie's first of the preseason.
What I like about that entry by DeBrusque is he didn't skate so fast that he'd get pinched off by the defenseman. Didn't skate slow enough that he gets caught from behind. He found that area in the middle.
Skinner tested again as Besser with a deceptive little backhander almost fooled the Oiler goaltender, but Stuart Skinner able to fight that one off.
That's offside against Edmonton.
Susie, the latest goal scorer, stripped off the puck, and did the whistle not go? I guess the whistle didn't go.
He thought it was offside.
That was offside.
Looking at the referee, thought the play was over, and somehow the Oilers failed to put that one home. As the
Yeah, and Mark misses a wide open net pretty much because everybody thought the play was offside.
Susie now
I'm confused. Preseason.
Ice it.
Third chance, he gets it outside the line. Is this why coaches generally change lines right after you score a goal? I don't know.
So, but I mean, he's had it tough. Remember the first shift of the game? He was on the
2 minutes left in the first period. 2-0 Vancouver.
That's true. That sounded like it hit the curved glass, but play goes
I think these two teams are going to be 1-2 in the Pacific. Oilers in first, Vancouver in second. They're going to play each other in the Western Conference Final. Yeah, right. The way Gary Bettman has the playoff set up. Yeah, right.
Stuart Skinner. Moronic gets the puck in the corner in his own zone. Check from behind by Nugent Hopkins. And the puck stays in Vancouver territory. Hughes will try the near side. Fan on. Here's Hyman. He's checked. Oman gets the puck. Feeds it to Teddy Blue.
And we're down to a minute left in the first period. All Vancouver right now. That's okay. Give the Vancouver fans something to cheer about.
Ratu breaks that one up at center. And the puck is flipped ahead by Sherwood. But from his own side of center.
That's icing against Vancouver.
6 seconds to go in the opening frame.
So we'll take a look at what happened with Susie. Watch the referee on the left. Arm goes up. Susie knows he's being forechecked. And then the arm comes down. But Susie thinks it's offside. And if the Oiler player touches it, play should stop. Well, again, Mark, and this is for you kids at home. Keep playing until the whistle.
Yeah, and Mark, you should have buried that crap, though. No excuse for you not to score there. No excuse at all for you not to score that. I think there'll be 4. In my honest opinion, I think Seattle makes it. I have that video coming too, the predictions. I don't... that hurt. I honestly believe it'll be Seattle, Edmonton, Vancouver out of the Pacific. LA might. I just don't think Vegas is going to get back there. Vegas, Calgary, San Jose, and Anaheim are just not going to make it. Vegas will be the best team out of those bunch. Calgary, Anaheim, and San Jose will be battling for a first overall pick. But with Doughty out months now, you never know what that LA team's going to do.
After the shocking death of Adam Jones,
Yeah, smile. It's preseason. Enjoy it.
the Canucks that neck protection, but defenseman Carson Soucy
Won't do that in the regular season, but smile. It's preseason.
considered Adder neck guard last season, but never managed to find the right fit. Vowed to ensure Johnson's death was not in vain. Promised to get the equipment issue sorted out over the offseason, and he has.
They were teammates those 2 years at Minnesota Duluth. And Soucy, understandably, very affected by that incident over in England.
51 seconds left to go in the first period. 2-0 Vancouver. Shots are 9-6 for the Oilers. 0 for 2 on the power play. Hit 2 posts.
Players, but personally, I hope that someday
Ooh, that would be something in the Central, eh? Utah making the playoffs.
Grandfather those, and we should do the same with neck guards.
But who doesn't if Utah does? Minnesota, St. Louis.
the Oilers try to move through center, but Perry will turn back.
Chicago's going to be bad this year. I don't care what anybody says. They're going to be fighting for a first overall pick again.
Makes a move on Heinen and one hands the puck into the Vancouver zone. Miller gave it away. Chance for Perry to the side, and off the side of the goal went Draisaitl.
Sealoffs, you are lucky, man. I'm sorry, but it's just luck at this point for Sealoffs. And it is what it is, right? You've got to be lucky to be good, good to be lucky, right? Anyways, guys, enjoy the first intermission. My name is Matt for Oilers Fan Reaction. Thank you to everyone being here in this final preseason game of the Oilers Vancouver. See you in 15. look good at all to me. I'm going to be 100% honest. He didn't look like he was willing to make the saves, you know what I mean? We're underway in the second period.
Midway through the first before Susi got his with just under 3 minutes remaining in the opening frame. Underway, period 2, Oilers move the puck into the Vancouver.
Oilers in the Vancouver zone early.
Turning on the end boards, now spins his way into the near corner. He takes a tumble, but still able to slide the puck across the slot. Nugent Hopkins after it.
The ref trips Draisaitl, Hyman.
JT Miller banks the puck into the Oilers zone, gets it right in front, sets up Besser, who shot it over to
And of course Vancouver gets an odd man scoring chance because of it. Resser in preseason playoff form. Nice.
shoots the puck in.
But that's what happens when there's too many legs out there. We should just go back to 3 refs. Give them all armbands and say you're all refs, you're all linesmen.
Start the season on a pairing.
You can all make penalties, you can all call offsides.
Excellent campaign last season. Leon Draisaitl is centering pass.
Oh no!
At the end of his shift, and here's Pettersson.
Hopkins, you've got to touch that.
Takes a drop pass, hooks one in front, trying to find Jacob Russ. But that was out of his
No harm, no foul.
breaks things up. Oilers can't clear up the near side. Nurse tries
I like the compete level of the Oilers and Vancouver tonight. Like,
the right skate of Hughes.
final dress rehearsal, as they say.
The Canucks forwards begin to change again. Hoaglander's onto the ice. Bodies
I did enjoy being in the trail area of BC for a few days.
one touch pass to Draisaitl.
Almost a week.
Victor
Arvidsson shoots it just wide. Nurse jumps up in the play, almost makes a good defensive play coming back.
Just out of his reach, but he keeps
But
it. Checked by Jeff Skinner. Out
Jeff Skinner plays good defense too.
to Sherwood. Hoaglander behind the net, trying to get away from Nurse. Sherwood trying a little drag move. That was broken up.
Yeah. Brown will be the 7th defenseman. Dermott will sign and be put in the AHL. And just like that, icing against the Oilers.
Well, the Canucks have been better on their entries here early in the second period. Miller's going to chip it off the boards and get it himself. I thought he was going to cut to the net, so he curls away, and then Besser with timing gets that shot off, but it's sky high.
Emerson looks like he's with Nurse.
Last season, career high there, 73
Or it could be Kulak with Nurse. Emerson with either Brown or Stetcher.
Bluger on the strong against Leon Draisaitl. Archie Baines after the puck in the
Or
corner.
Dermott. Dermott looked good.
Beaumont taken down by Nurse. They're both back to their feet as the Oilers bring the puck to center. Arvidsson at the end of his shift bounces one wide of the goal and heads to the bench. Forward to Desharnais. Bluger checked the blue line.
Oh, there you go, Desharnais.
Janmark. Teddy Bluger gets the puck again and sweeps it around for Forward, who missed the puck and is kept in by Troy Stetcher. Connor Brown around to the near side. Matthias Janmark. Here's Adam Henrique. This line so effective through the playoffs last year. Oilers didn't expect they'd be able to keep all 3 of them, but all 3 re-upped as unrestricted free agents, and they're back to form that 3rd line to start the year for Edmonton again.
I like this 3rd line. Brown, Janmark, and Henry.
In front, that hit the skate.
Cross-checking in front of the net, no call. But hey, NHL, we want to clean that up, right?
Bluger chipping it in over the Oiler blue line.
Ridiculous.
Edmonton thought about trying to catch the Canucks on the chase, but Stetcher now coughs the puck up to Hoaglander. Drop pass, Myers shoots. Right pad saved by Stuart Skinner. Corey Perry gets the loose puck. Knocked down in the corner. Canucks come up with it. Ratu. Back to Myers. Wrist shot. Blocked. Hoaglander gets the loose puck. Perry's on him. Here's Stetcher tipping it around for Brett Kulak. And Kulak sends one ahead. He wants off on a change. Kulak's been out there a couple of minutes. But he won't get off now as the Canucks move back in. Sherwood sweeps one in behind the goal. Ratu was angled away from the puck by Kulak. And now the Oilers will try to move it out the near side. Stetcher's been out a minute and a half. Kulak over 2 minutes as the Canucks
16-10 left in the second period.
Skinner
2-0 Vancouver. Shots are 9-8 for the Oilers.
Much needed change.
It's been all Vancouver this period.
Canucks here in the second period. Hoaglander good patience to move it back to Myers. He takes the ice that's in front of him, but Stuart Skinner with a good job to steer this to the corner off the right pad. There was just one pass earlier by the Canucks defense that didn't get out of the zone, gave the Oilers a bit of a Chance to cycle, but nothing towards Shelovs, and the rest of the period so far has been played in the Oiler defensive end.
Face-off win for JT Miller. Here's Quinn Hughes skating down the left wing boards. Cuts it front of the backhand, and Skinner stayed right with him. Shut the door, made the save, and held on to stop play. With exactly 4 minutes gone here in the second period.
No worries. Win, and once it gets into Quinn Hughes' hands, I mean, you expect some offense. He scored from a near-angle shot a couple of times. This time he drives towards the net, tries to tuck it through Skinner, who stays big enough for long enough.
Oilers control off the draw in their own zone. Bouchard lifts one to center. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins into the middle. McDavid drops off for Hyman, down to Connor McDavid. Feeds the blue line, Matthias Ekholm. Evan Bouchard, wrist shot. Hyman got a piece of it. Tipping it out of midair, but he couldn't drag it on goal. Canucks with a quick up to Besser. Through center with Danton Hyman. Besser sends the puck in, and he starts a Vancouver change as Hyman and Desharnais got tangled up away from the puck. Here's Connor McDavid. Picks his way through center. In over the Vancouver line with a pass to Nugent-Hopkins, who dumps one across the slot. Hyman. Nugent-Hopkins on the backhand, and Shelovs had the angle covered. Able to take that one in the jersey and cover the puck, allowing us to say hello again, Dan.
Well, fellas, yes, we can tell you that the Canucks for Kids Fun 50-50 raffle is still live. You can buy your tickets up until the end of the second intermission, and you get those tickets at VancouverCanucks5050.com.
We're coming up on the 19-year anniversary of the Shorthouse Larshide 50-50 Triumph.
Did you spend it all?
What do you think? Yeah, it was October of 2005 with Wayne Gretzky and the then Phoenix Coyotes in town. I think they were Phoenix still back then. Maybe it was Arizona. They're Utah now. And they open Wednesday against the Chicago Blackhawks in their first ever home game.
Utah Hockey Club.
We're just past the 5-minute mark.
Interesting name.
Oilers set one up to the left point. Nurse across. Emberson missed the puck. Takes it off the boards. Blocker saved by Shelovs, who then I think got a piece of the rebound.
Oilers are buzzing. Shelovs making saves.
Heading to the Edmonton bench with Shelovs sliding to his left to get a little piece, I think, of the Arvidsson rebound chance, and now the Oilers are called for icing.
It's a hard shot from Emberson to the goaltender, and then it looked like Desharnais thought he had the stick tied up.
Just get one, guys. Oilers just get one. That's all you need to do. Get the first one.
In this game.
After the icing, Draisaitl against Bluger on the face-off. Clean win for Leon Draisaitl. Emberson, who had that initial hard shot that gave Shelovs some trouble.
You get the first one, second one, third one will be easy. Yeah, right, eh?
Up the right wing. Baines across. Here's Oman turning with the puck. Feeds the blue line. Quinn Hughes drags to the middle. Now walks the line. Drops off. Hronek. He's taken down. Will be a penalty to the Oilers. Delayed call. Shelovs to the bench for the extra attacker. As the Canucks are poised to get their first power.
Oilers are taking a penalty.
Kulak ties up the puck in the corner. That'll draw the whistle.
They'll bring the super clean penalty kill for the Edmonton Oilers.
As Janmark heads to the penalty box, and the Canucks head to the box.
Janmark goes to the box.
Oh, it's a great entry into the zone, and then when it's dumped back to the point, Quinn Hughes is going to do his thing as Janmark looks up at the screen. The drag, and
There you guys go.
there's the stick into the leg.
Can't do that. Cannot do that.
As Hughes and Hronek do that scissor play where they cross near the blue line, drop it to the back player, and the Canucks have a 5-on-4.
First power play of the game for Vancouver.
First power play for the Vancouver Canucks of the game.
Here's Pettersson from the dock. Feeds back to Hughes. Quinn Hughes. JT Miller. Thought about passing down low. Now he hooks one back, but it's out of the reach of Hughes, and the Canucks will have to regroup in their own zone. First look at the actual Canuck power play this preseason, and they really didn't do a lot of work on it physically until the last couple of days. Here's Besser, shoots, blocker saved by Stuart Skinner. And here's Nurse short-handed. He'll just chop the puck down into the Vancouver zone. Canucks have done a lot of power play work
Bullshit. Like, don't piss in my face and tell me it's raining. That the Vancouver Canucks have done very little power play work in preseason, mini camp, and now. Don't lie. Like, that's what you do every practice. You have 15, 20 minutes of power play drills. Don't lie.
Efficiently. First unit was doing that. Oilers have given up 6 power play goals this preseason on 23 attempts. Here's Strong.
John Stackhouse or Stockhouse, whatever your name is, like, you're an idiot if you think that we believe the Vancouver Canucks don't work on power plays at all, other than games. Garbage talk. That's like saying the Oilers never work on penalty shots or penalty kills or power plays during their practices. That's just, of course they do. Vancouver scores on the power play, 3-0. But I thought you said Vancouver didn't work on power play goals. Bad pinch play by Kulak. It is what it is, folks. 3-0. Make it a score. Oilers better wake up.
Sherwood who set him up on Monday. It's Heinen in this game here tonight. And the Canucks up by 3 now as we hit the 8-minute mark of the second period. Vancouver 1 for 1 on the power play. Canucks now 5 for 19 in the preseason. That's the second unit. The Canucks in this game here tonight. Carson Soucy.
It is what it is. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. It's the Oilers star players are playing at 75-80% because you don't want to get hurt in preseason. Drew Doughty, Patrick Laine, list goes on getting hurt in preseason. Why go 100% balls out? Like, clearly the Vancouver Canucks are doing that. Good for them, kudos for you, you get a preseason W. Needs diddly in a week. But no excuse, you still got to play the game, right? You don't want to get embarrassed. Just my two thoughts. It doesn't look like Draisaitl or McDavid are going even anywhere near 100%, which is good and bad, right? Get one. That's all I'm asking. Get one right quick here.
Hawkins can find a way to stick around town for another day because tomorrow his star horse, Infinite Patience, is about to end its racing career at Hastings Park. Heavy favorite in the 100K stakes race called the Ballerina. 30-plus races across Western Canada for RNH's horses. Found the winner's circle 21 times. That's more than $660,000 in career earnings.
More than your 50-50 win.
It is. Although Tom and I
for years took credit for the 50-50 pots going up immediately following our win, with all the publicity it garnered. Canucks up 3-0 here. Oilers trying to chip into that as they move the puck to the middle. Broken up. And here's Miller hooking one to the middle. Heine dumps the puck into the Oilers zone. Edmonton 3-4 so far this preseason. Canucks 2-2-1. After starting 2-0, the Canucks lost games in Seattle and Calgary before falling in a shootout in Edmonton. So looking to reverse that and end the preseason on a winning note, and they're in good shape to this point, just about halfway through and up 3-0. McDavid takes a lead pass after Pettersson failed to get the puck in deep. Connor McDavid dishes off. DeBrusk couldn't quite reach the puck, but he keeps after it, pokes it free for Quinn Hughes, who helps it along to Phil Hronek. Sprong, nice pass to DeBrusk. His relay was broken up by the Oilers, who get the puck inside their own blue line. Stetcher with a pass to Kulak. Ahead for Draisaitl, who's stripped of the puck by Quinn Hughes. Here's Pettersson. DeBrusk in on the left wing. Jake DeBrusk. Pettersson got the loose puck as DeBrusk tried a shot on him. Oilers break it up, and here's Jeff.
10 minutes left to go in the second period. 3-0 Vancouver. 12-12 on the shots. Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play. Vancouver's 1 for 1 on the power play. Both teams are pretty much showing their entire lineups. Obviously, Vancouver is showing more heart. Yeah, that's good. You didn't miss anything, just Vancouver goal. Yeah. No, I kid. It's your fault, Lugo. It's all your fault. Sheloff is playing great. Sheloff is playing great, and Skinner's playing okay. But great and okay, right? Big difference. He's not playing good. He's playing okay. I hate that. If you see numbers, don't fucking make that hit. It's fucking preseason, you baby. That's a penalty coming up against Nurse and Desharnais jump. Nope, forward. No, he doesn't have to answer Jared Forward. Jared Forward shouldn't have jumped in, you fucking idiot. Yeah, you just evened it up, you dumbass. Good for you. What are you laughing at, you idiot? Yeah, you got wrecked. You go in there laughing like a doofus. Sure would you, baby. You want to know why this happened? Because the Oilers defenseman had his back turned in the corner. And Sherwood went in there and hit him from behind. You want to act like an idiot, you get treated like an idiot.
Sherwood are coming together to discuss that late hit.
Forward's already been ushered to the box. Nurse will be headed there as well, and we'll see whether he gets the extra 2. You would think it'd be 4 to Nurse and 2 to Forward.
4 to Nurse for what? Standing there getting punched in the head? Fuck you, Vancouver announcers are dumber than the Calgary ones, I swear. For as much hockey knowledge as you Vancouver announcers have, you're dumb as shit. Fuck, Vancouver walks on water for you guys. Holy crap. I've never seen a team or announce group or fans have so much faith in a team that's never won anything. You've been in the league almost 60 years and you've never won a cup. Blows my mind. But it is what it is. We'll see what they say. I'm going to say it's 4-on-4. Vancouver doesn't worry me against the Oilers. I think what happened last year with the Oilers is they had too long of a preseason and too long of a training camp that when season started they already spent their energy, you know what I mean? Like, they peaked too early. And it showed. and then you got your energy back mid-November, and then you peak again, and then you dive, and then you peak again. It's peaks and valleys in NHL and professional. All sports, like you're an athlete. It's like a fighter. You don't want to peak a month before the fight, because then come fight time, you kind of lost that mojo and that energy. You want to peak like 3 days before the fight. Weigh-ins, day before the fight even, right at the weigh-ins. That's when you want to peak. But
Nurse just plows him. A couple of Mississippi's after the puck was gone. Desharnais continues on to Henrique, and Ekholm comes up to Sherwood.
Sherwood, you're such a little bitch. You would never fight anybody. You would never fight anybody. You wait until he's scared away from you, and then you push him in the back. Fuck Europe. Sherwood reminds me of Alex Burrows. He would never fight you until you got your back turned, and then he'd try and jump you.
Cody Beach, wearing his old number 45. They listed him in 32 on the.
So it's a cut power play.
Sorry,
They're not power play.
I get
Okay.
obsessed with officials' numbers, as you know.
I shouldn't have interrupted. Keep going.
No, it's
Yeah, I was riveted.
But Canucks will get a power play. I bet Nurse got a double minor. He must.
They haven't posted it yet, but
Gotta love preseason action.
And the Canucks will get their second power play here. They're 1-for-1. Archdeep Baines with the goal that made it 3-0.
Interference off the face-off.
Shoots and that hit the shaft of the goal stick of Stuart Skinner. Here's Pettersson again. Hughes, Pettersson blocks. Brett Kulak got in front of that one, and he's able to get to the puck and shoot it down the ice.
So now Pettersson's set up his shot twice. Once was a wrister, once was a slapper. Next time it comes to him, they're going to overload, and hopefully he can find something near the front of the net with a nice sneaky pass.
Kulak sends the puck.
I'm not worried about Vancouver beating us at all too much in the preseason. Although if we do beat them in the playoffs, we have Game 7. We beat them in 7. We'll just beat them in 6 this year.
Pass knocked down, but Hughes gets the puck in the blue line. Gets it to Pettersson. Here's Miller. In front, DeBrusk is stopped by Skinner. And another penalty coming up. This one to Brock.
Shut up! Go to the box!
Gonna get a holding the stick call here.
Shut up! Go to the box! I don't see a letter on your jersey.
Stopped, and Besser takes the Canucks off.
I hate that when people bitch about penalties.
Allowing Quinn Hughes to get to that puck first.
Right? But you know what I'm talking about, though. I love Burrows. I hated him when he played for Vancouver. He's just that pest that just doesn't shut up. But as soon as you try and fight him, he turtles.
He's not going to see the subtlety.
Oh, that's soft. Desharnais soft like you in the playoffs.
4-on-4 here for minute 8.
Took you long enough to get to the box, Besser. Holy shit.
Oilers win the face-off in the Vancouver zone. Bouchard, lots of room.
Scored!
We know he can shoot the puck, and Evan Bouchard had a good look there from about 25-30 feet, beat Artur Shilovs, and the Oilers are on the board.
Some miscommunication off the face-off. As Heinen goes out, Ratu.
Bouchard!
And that allows Bouchard to set up in the slot. Here's the lost face-off from Ratu, and he's got to flex right out to the defenseman. 4-on-4, and he allows Bouchard to go into the hash marks and get it over the glove. Darnell Nurse is happy. And the Oilers are on the board.
Evan Bouchard at 12-14.
Bouchard scores the goal.
Oilers are back in, and a blocker saved by Shilovs off Victor Arvidsson. Here's Danton Heinen. Tried to throw on the brakes and fell down. Out comes Matthias Ekholm ahead to Arvidsson. Stops on the near side. Stepping into him is Hronek. And Bouchard will bring the puck back out to center.
I like that Ratu's still out there. I mean, he knows he made a mistake. And if the coach just pulls him off, then the confidence is shot. Instead, it's like, okay, stay out there, 4-on-4. Do something, make yourself feel better.
He's on the bench now as that shot by Draisaitl goes off the mask of Artur Shilovs.
I will have the Oilers' names and plates pop up.
Goaltender in the helmet.
And Ratu's going to get
I'm working on a lot of things, guys.
and then get some instruction on what to do.
I know I'm running out of time to do it. I know.
You want to come to the the slot, then move away from there rather than the opposite.
Yeah, look at that iPad. Look at the iPad.
I'm not an expert lip reader, but it looked like Rick Tockett's last words were no problem. Like, shake it off.
I think so too. I'm with you there, Lou. I think they're really good 4-on-4.
There's 23 seconds.
They match up really well 4-on-4.
The Oilers will have a power play of just under a minute. Within 2 goals now, which is how they started the period. Teams have traded tallies here in the middle frame. Brett Kulak with a slap shot well wide. Draisaitl gets the loose puck. McDavid. Back to Stetcher. Brett Kulak leads for Connor McDavid, who's out there with Draisaitl. Here's a one-timer by Kulak, kicked out by Arthur Sheelos. Stetcher at the blue line. Oilers are on the power play now. That was an errant pass to the blue line. And then they had to leave the puck beat or would have been offside. And the Canucks will kill some time here. 40 seconds to go in the Oiler power play. And Pettersson will tap the puck all the way down into the Oilers zone.
Well,
37-second power play.
Stay out there, and Bouchard, the goal scorer for Edmonton, is hopped out of the be a part of the power play as well.
McDavid in with speed. Taken down. There'll be a penalty here.
Shut up, Hughes!
Two-man short.
Shut up! That's a penalty! Shut up!
Took on the defense and drew a tripping.
I hate how the players bitch about calls. Go to the box.
With speed,
Just shut up.
to backpedal and not let him walk right through, but the stick from Hughes
Your stick is between his legs.
into the stomach.
Like,
This is the face-off loss for
that's blatantly a penalty. Just shut up.
Scramble in the middle.
Oh, man.
Talking, as you said, no problem. Take a
I
look.
get that you got the captaincy, you can talk, but
Lead next time.
cry about it. The stick is right there. What are you going to do, toss it? You going to cry? You going to cry to the media again? Oh, we take too many penalties.
Had a 5-on-3 in Seattle for about a minute. 8 didn't score on that.
25 seconds on the 5-on-3 for the Oilers.
Big opportunity here for Edmonton to make this a real game here.
That goes for any Oilers player. If you bitch about a call, just shut up. Go to the box.
Two men. McDavid. Nugent
Put yourself in better position.
Hopkins with a good read. Got a stick on that pass intended for Hyman. And Phil Hronek sends one in on Stuart Skinner from center. 5 seconds to go in the two-man advantage. That pass didn't work. Myers takes the man. Hronek takes the puck, sends it down. And Besser's now out of the box. So the Oilers are 0 for 3 on the power play, and they have a one-man advantage for another minute and a half. McDavid through center. Turns and banks one back to the blue line. Draisaitl. Near side, Nugent Hopkins gets it back to Draisaitl. Pettersson got his stick on that pass.
Way too passy, Oilers. Way too passy. Shoot the fucking puck.
65 seconds to go in the Meyer penalty to Quinn Hughes. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Carries in on the left wing. Beats a couple of Canucks, now dishes back. Sherwood got a piece of the pass, but couldn't tip the puck outside the line. Arvidsson behind the net. To the left point, Nurse. Victor Arvidsson.
Nurse gives it to Ekholm, back to Nurse. Got to Ekholm, still passing, no shots.
Penalty killing here for the Canucks. Puck came in front. Sheeloff's a save, and then he stopped the rebound as well.
Big save by Seeloff. Oilers got to shoot more on the power play, though.
Took the rebound.
Just shoot more.
Corey Perry right in front, and Sheeloff has the puck.
In fact, penalty killer's doing a good job of keeping it to the outside up high, and then as soon as it goes off the stick of Sherwood, it's in a danger zone, gobbled up though after the second chance. And this is just a savvy move by Sheeloff. He's deep in the blue paint, so if he tries to poke it with just the blade of the stick, it's a little risky. He gets the whole paddle down, and that helps the Canucks penalty kill. And there's 33 more seconds to go.
33 seconds left to go on the power play. Oilers are 0 for 3 right now. About to be 0 for 4 if they don't do anything quick.
Control, Bouchard, who has the Edmonton goal here in the second period. Dishes across, Ekholm, down to Arvidsson. Puck sent across, Ekholm takes it off the boards. Pettersson steps in to hit. Desharnais gets the puck, dumps it around, waiting is Arvidsson. A dozen seconds to go in the Oiler power play. Skinner turns.
Jesus, turn and shot Skinner. Too bad it's not football. Otherwise, it's good.
Remaining in the minor penalty to Quinn Hughes.
Well, both forward and Desharnais with the reach, trying to help out, and defense off the stick of number 27, Derek Forward. So now if you can win a face-off and control the puck, you've got Quinn Hughes popping out of the penalty box in 10 seconds.
Henrik against Bluger. And the linesman Justin Johnson will let them stay in after a false start. Another one. Finally the puck is dropped. Oilers win possession. Bouchard slap shot, missed the net. Jeff Skinner gets away from Soucy. Henrik to the blue line. Here's Bouchard. Penalties over. Hughes is back into the game. Puck center. Missing it.
Skinner fans and misses on the shot.
Up ahead for Hughes at center. No icing.
Yeah, it's just been the Oilers this preseason.
So the Oilers now 0 for 4
Unlucky.
on the power play. They had 3 shots on that.
Henry trips on the puck.
But remain 2 goals down.
It's all good. Preseason, work out the kinks.
Wrong side with Bluger dumping the puck around. Under 4 minutes remaining in the second. Quinn Hughes, watched by Podkolzin. Hronek had that one go off an Oilers stick right through to Stuart Skinner. Fakes one way, now he's a little indecisive, but gets the puck around to the near side, and Ekholm lifts it out to center.
Canucks defense have done a good job of passing the puck hard up to the forwards.
There's some teams that will like more than others. Vancouver's one of those teams I'm just not going to like.
That's an icing.
I don't like Rick Tocchet. I think he was a douchebag as a player. He's a piece of shit as a coach.
Alex Pereira puts his light heavyweight title on the line against fellow knockout artist Khalil Roundtree Jr. It's UFC 307.
Just my opinion, guys.
At 7 p.m. Pacific.
But I think that as a player, he was a piece of shit, and as a coach, he's a piece of shit. Call him a hard-nosed coach all you want, still a piece of shit human being.
Both centers can be worn now. One of the rule tweaks in the NHL, not just the defensive center, the offensive center can get a warning as well. And it makes sense that they don't just get waved down while the other guys allowed to
Offside, Edmonton.
fiddle around and get a warning as the Oilers go offside with 3:09 to go in the second. We'll take a break.
3:09 left to go in the second period. Scores 3-1 Vancouver. Oilers are 0 for 4 on the power play. Vancouver's 1 for 2 on said power play. Now, before I get too deep into this, because we're halfway through the second period here, well, we're actually, oh man, this second period's flying by fast. I want to take this time to honor somebody who, if you've gone to an Oilers game in the last 30 years, you know who this guy is. He didn't ever go inside that I can recall, but he was Drummer Dale. Drummer Dale is the guy that played the pails outside with the bones, the big, thick deer bones and moose bones. He passed away this past weekend. I don't know the circumstances of it. I'm not going to pretend to know who he is as a person. Just somebody on one of my social media feeds asked me to say something. So to Drummer Dale and to his family, and those that knew who he was, rest in peace, my friend. Hopefully now you have found peace. I know he was a homeless person for many, many years. He passed away on Orange T-shirt Day on Monday. So, T's and P's, guys. A lot of people in the hockey community dying.
Preseason game, third in a row, and this was by design, as in his. Oilers captain not scheduled to play Monday versus Vancouver. Not luck, put him in. Didn't want to sit Wednesday in Seattle either. Wants all the touches he can get. Clearly wanted to do everything he can to hit the ground running after the Oilers started last season, 2-9-1.
They're down 3-1 in this preseason game. 3 minutes remaining. Second period.
Exactly. Like I said, anybody who's gone to another game, you know who Drummer Dale is. You've had interactions with him. Good guy. Never asked for anything. Just played his drums. Or his pails. Can't call them drums. Man, he could play.
McDavid and Draisaitl try to jumpstart his team's offense at the end of a period.
Niels Hoagland after the puck check by Darnell Nurse. Ratu bowled over by McDavid.
Offside is Vancouver.
Here's Sherwood.
Yeah, touch the puck, Sherwood.
Away from the puck, and the linesman rather lenient there, allows play to continue with just over 2 minutes remaining in the second period. But now they'll have to stop play as the Oilers ice the puck, and the faceoff comes back into the Edmonton zone.
So this morning we're talking after the assembled media had finished the official questions, talking about preseason games and how many guys like to play, and he said, yeah, back in the day, you know, Gretzky won a Stanley Cup, then he went to the Canada Cup, played throughout the summer, and then came to Edmonton, and Glenn Sather gave him 1 day off, and then he played 11 or 12 preseason games. He said he went to play like 160 games that calendar year.
And he walked to the rink in bare feet.
No, he didn't.
Different time. We're expecting an update from the Canucks head coach on the absence of Connor Garland from this game. Here's the chance. As Bluger tried to get one on goal, you can stay tuned after the game. Sportsnet Central to get that update. Puck ricocheted in front off the end boards. Oilers cleared ahead. Here's Janmark trying to get behind Hronek, who stayed right with it. And Hronek winds up the puck and lifts it out.
Did all that without taking a penalty.
Good non-call there. Let him play.
Troy Stetcher with the puck. Flips it in from center. Sheloffs guides it behind the goal. Hughes.
That should have been a call, though. That was definitely a haul down behind the net. Two-hand slash.
He pokes the puck ahead now towards Bluger. And Teddy Bluger's able to take it to the Oilers blue line. We're in the final minute now, the second.
1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute remaining. Scores 3-1 for Vancouver.
Hughes sends it off.
It was 3-0. Oilers scored one. Third period should be some exciting fireworks. Who's 13 for the Vancouver Canucks?
Richmond product sends the puck ahead, and Zach Hyman.
I should know these things.
Desharnais leaves for Sprong. He gives it away. Hyman with a shot wide. Ekholm from the other side. Toes saved by Sheloffs. Here's Nugent Hopkins feeding the blue line. Bouchard off his two.
Bouchard can't keep the puck in. That's a regular seam.
To go in the period. The Oilers will try to move back, but getting a stick on that pass was Sprong, who now brings the puck ahead. Here's DeBrusque with a shot. Sprong on the rebound, centers. Pedersen couldn't.
11 seconds left to go in the second period. Vancouver looking for that fourth goal. And we're going into the intermission. 3-1's the score. Enjoy the second intermission, my friends.
But Elias Pedersen in some discomfort as that Sprong.
allowed to all make mistakes once in a while, right? It is 3-1 after 2 for the Oilers in Vancouver. Boy. Final preseason game for both teams. Vancouver and the Oilers play game 1 of their seasons on Wednesday. You heard. Wednesday. Vancouver hosts the Calgary Flames and the Oilers host the Winnipeg Jets. Now there are other games going on in preseason as well as one regular season game today. The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 7-3. The Islanders beat the Rangers 5-2. The Senators beat the Red Wings 4-3 in overtime. The Hurricanes beat the Lightning 2-1 in overtime. The Wild beat the Blackhawks 6-1. The Jets beat the Flames 3-2. Still going on, the Oilers are losing 3-1 to the Canucks going into the third period. And in the third period, the Ducks and Sharks are tied at 1. That's it for your preseason. Now, regular season action. The Devils 4, the Sabres 1. Over in Prague, Czechia. Game 2 of the regular season is tomorrow, with the Sabres and the Devils in Czechia as well. Looking forward to that. And that is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Early out on the West Coast. Then it all gets started for reals on Monday, October 7th, my birthday. Predators, Lightning. Game 1 of the regular season. Sorry, that's still preseason. My goodness, there's a lot of preseasons. It all gets started on Tuesday, with 3 games on tap on Tuesday. Blues Kraken, Bruins Panthers, Blackhawks, and the Utah Hockey Club. That should have been a penalty hit from behind by Miller, but it is what it is. We deal with it. Thursday, October 10th is a lot of games. Still 4 minutes left to go in the intermission. I just hate how these Vancouver announcers think that the Canucks are really good and going to be this juggernaut team. If Demko is out for longer than a month, I'm worried for Vancouver. Just saying. Yes, sir, my birthday is October 7th. Big 4-0 this year. That's way too rounded and way too big of a number. I don't like big round numbers like 4 and 0 for my birthday. Makes me feel old. But they say age is just a number, right? Although I was attacked earlier today on social media saying that I was not around for the Oilers winning cups. That made me laugh and dated me a little bit when I told said person, I've seen the Oilers win all their cups. Unfortunately, this guy was a Florida Panther fan, so he's seen his team win a cup too. But I do get chuckles out of Florida Panther fans on social media. They're punching above their weight class. Their team has had 2 good runs. in their entire existence. I don't count 96 as a good run. That's wild. Yeah, no, it's yeah, that is wild. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Vancouver has not scored another goal. Sorry, guys. Keeps you on your toes, though. I'm going to keep you guys on your toes. Three 3-1 Vancouver after 2. George Stonehouse or Shorthouse. Don't stand. I can't stand that guy. You guys want to talk about how biased Oilers radio is? Holy crap. There was a case for a penalty there. I thought that was a clean defensive play, but there was a case. Definitely a case for a penalty, but we're underway in the third period. Face-off won by the Oilers.
Underway, third period. J.T. Miller out with his line mates, Jansen Heinen, Brock Besser. Oilers with McDavid and Draisaitl together to start period number 3. Jeff Skinner, the third member of that forward unit. McDavid, the move in front, tried to get a shot away. Was checked as he attempted that.
Check, slash.
Myers, who finds Heinen. Checked at the defense, and the Oilers send the puck the other way. McDavid off his skate. Skinner waits for McDavid to get onside, spins his way in.
Man, McDavid is fighting that puck right now.
Besser from center.
It's all good. Preseason. Get those rust cobwebs out.
Emerson along the inboards to Evan Bouchard. Arvidsson missed the puck. Now he has a chance to play it. Checked by Daniel Sprong, but the puck is out to center. DeBrusk sends it across to Elias Pettersson.
It's funny how Hughes doesn't play against the top lines, though.
Minute into the third.
Supposed to be the best defenseman. You don't play against the top lines.
Pettersson in front. Deflects back. Here's Hronek. DeBrusk trying to center for Sprong. That was blocked by Nurse. Sprong gets the puck along the inboards for DeBrusk. Checked by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And here's Arvidsson into the middle for Nurse. Through center and over the Vancouver blue line, passes to Emberson. Pass for Nurse was out of his reach. DeBrusk gets the loose puck as two Oilers ran into each other. Jake DeBrusk out to center. Here's Elias Pettersson. Drop pass. Quinn Hughes cuts wide. Now turns back to the blue line. Feeds across. Puck sent by forward to Sprong to the crease, and that hit the pad and the post. As Stuart Skinner was a little out of position there. There was some room short side, but the puck stayed out.
So why is it that Skinner was out of position, but Sheloff, when he was out of his net, wasn't out of position?
Chances at both ends.
Serious question.
3-1.
Arvidsson tried to sneak that past Shelov's leading the post. He didn't. And on this one, you mentioned Skinner has his pad down there. It's ushered to the front. He's starting to move to his left.
No, he's not.
And as Sprong and Pettersson jam out, and Pettersson's trying to put it off the bottom of the skate, which doesn't leave the post. It just moves off the post a little bit. That's going in.
I take back what I said. He was in very good position.
Yeah. He's right.
Post and kept it out.
You got two of them for a reason.
So it stays a 2-goal Vancouver lead. As Kulak one-hands the puck in. Connor Brown takes a hard hit
from Kiefer Sherwood, who's been
Yeah.
involved again in this one. He was on the receiving end of the nurse hit late in the second period, and he delivered that one on to Connor Brown. Hoglander digging for the puck. Sherwood's in there as well. Troy Stetcher winds up with it. Able to fight off a check, but his pass for Yanmark.
And that's icing against the Oilers.
And that is an icing call against Edmonton.
I'm just saying, like,
Fans are going to grow to appreciate
I get that these Vancouver announcers are pro-Vancouver, and they're always going to be pro-Vancouver. And they're never going to say a bad thing about the Vancouver Canucks. I get that. But don't be stupid. Like, use your eyes. Eyes and common sense tells you that this Sherwood kid's going to get his ass handed to him more than once.
Sherwood
And it's going to be glorious.
34 hits last year for Nashville. His teammate Jeremy Lauzon led the entire league in hits for the Predators. Here's Hughes just missing as he spun to the left point and flung that one towards the goal. Peronic from the other side, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Hughes
Going up against the third line. Can't go up against any of the top lines.
Bluger's onto it for Vancouver. Teddy Bluger, Philip Peronic, long shot. That hit a body in front as Skinner was bumped to the ice.
Skinner's getting manhandled from his own net.
Goaltender went down in a heap. Holman with the centering pass. That's blocked. Oilers send the
All
puck
good.
over the near boards. Baines keeps it in. But onto it is Connor Brown, and the Oilers break to center. Yanmark. Connor Brown puts one in front, and Filth is stopped by Archer Shelovs. Noah Filth, the trailer, had a great chance there. Peronic's lost his stick. He grabs teammate JT Miller's stick. The right-hand defenseman playing with a left-hand stick.
Take advantage of it, Oilers.
Shooting, Shelovs hangs on. Much-needed whistle with Miller playing without a stick, having handed his off to Phil Veronic.
Absolutely, kudos to him for sure, Lugo. Absolutely, good for him for correcting his honest mistake.
with Baines, and they get tied up.
I'm just saying, Baines.
The wrong way for a goaltender.
Man, Vancouver's full of these pesky little players.
Stopped by Shelovs.
Might work out for him in the regular season, but come playoff time, you need more skill than you do will.
Then has to grab one from Miller. And Ekholm, I mean, I think he probably wanted to wait for more traffic, but there's no rebound by Shelovs. He's been solid when counted upon in this game.
She also looked good. I can't take anything away from this goalie. This goalie is
And send the puck out to center. McDavid
good.
chips it the other way. Ekholm is checked to the Vancouver blue line.
Really good.
Draisaitl, McDavid out together again, along with Jeff Skinner as Chris Knobloch.
Small sample size though, right? Like,
Down a couple of goals, 4 minutes into the third period.
let's see what he can do if he plays an entire 82-game schedule.
Check to the blue line. Now
Play 60 of those 82. Bad giveaway by Draisaitl.
That dipped, and Skinner tried to get it with the glove, and it dipped below the glove, but just went wide.
Come on, Draisaitl. Can't be giving the puck away like that, though.
Besser centers, Bouchard intercepts. And Evan Bouchard plays the puck up the far wall. Ekholm is there. Nicely onto the right wing. Here's Draisaitl. He's got McDavid in front. Draisaitl trying to center and deflected on goal, and Shelovs dragging the left pad was able to hold it out. Here's Ty Emberson. Pass, not a good one. And Sprong is able to tip the puck past Darnell Nurse and out to center.
Aye. She lost coming up big.
Plays the puck in from neutral ice. Desharnais gets there first. Forward hit by Perry. The Oilers keep the puck deep in the Vancouver zone. Philp is onto it. Trying to find Pod Coles, and that hit the back of the goal. And here's Derek Forbert as we hit the 5-minute mark of the third. He plays the puck.
15 minutes left to go in the game. 3-1 Vancouver. In what has not been a good preseason for the Oilers, but wins and losses don't matter.
Puck and send it down, but it'll be an icing call for a face-off in the Edmonton
Icing
zone.
against the Oilers.
Now Shelovs.
Sealoss, man, I'm giving this guy a lot of kudos, man. Like, he might be that next goalie that leaves Vancouver and becomes something. Or do they get rid of Demko? Credit to Vancouver for drafting good goalies
Save, loose puck hit.
and developing good goalies.
In a battle with Ty Emberson. That was a good save by Stuart Skinner on that long shot by Veronic through traffic. At the other end, Noah Filp moves in, puts one on goal, kicked away by Archer Shelovs.
Another one of the European goalies, though, right? Like, European goalies, you gotta have them in your system.
Filp as he tried to stay with it. Hughes sends one across, broken up, and here comes Troy Stetcher. 3 Oilers Takes the puck behind the net. Leaves in the far corner. Good job there by Hughes to strip it away from Arvidsson. And he backhands the puck out to center.
Some simplicity there. Tail end of a shift for Hughes. Is elevated out of the zone, and he's safely to the bench.
We're past the 6-minute mark of the third as the Oilers send the puck back into Vancouver zone. Hronek goes across. Baines can't get there. Kept in by Kulak. Hronek in a battle in the corner. Oilers come up with the puck. Phil centers. Good defensive play there by Teddy Bluger. And Archdeep Baines banks the puck down over the Oiler blue line.
Yeah, he really is.
For Ryan Nugent.
I won't take anything away from Vancouver's goalie system.
Sheloff's good job to knock it down. Now he's got to hustle back as Nugent Hopkins gets the puck, puts it in front. Chance Robertson is sliding to his left with Sheloff.
Again, Sheloff is there.
Just an instinctive move by the Vancouver goaltender. As he came.
Like I said, small sample size, though. What's this kid going to do when he plays a heavy schedule? He's got to be in there every night, every other night. Eventually, your body decides to break down, or it won't, right? He might be like Marc-Andre Fleury or Vasilevsky or Hollaback. I'm not saying he's that caliber of goalie right now, but he can turn into that. I'm right impressed with this goalie for Vancouver. Again, it's preseason. We'll see what he does game 1 of the regular season. Like I said, I've heard rumors from Demko's out for 2 months to he'll be ready after the first week of the regular season. I've heard it all. I've heard months to weeks. So we'll see. He's going to pull something. I hope not, because Vancouver really does need him. Oh my gosh, stop.
To experience a moment they'll never forget, enter them for an exclusive opportunity to be the Toyota Junior trainer at a Canucks 24-25 regular season home game. They'll get a behind-the-scenes look at how the Canucks and trainers prepare for a game, along with a Toyota Junior trainer prize pack.
Canucks are going to do a farewell tour for that guy. Patty O'Neill embarking on his final NHL season. It's been like a 45-year run. Winnipeg and Vancouver. One of the best guys in all of sport, and he's going to get his due as he makes his way through the league this year.
He is well respected in all circles and just knows how to treat the players well, and in turn they treat him well.
Treats us well, too.
He does. Patty. One of the best. The best.
I said he's going to get his due as he makes his way around the league. I think there's certain stops he might skip this year because he's earned that seniority. Here's JT Miller moving in. Brock Besser hooked that one wide. And the Oilers able to chip the puck in. After it is Connor Brown. Forward over to Greenham as Brown stops, centers off the stick of Evan Bouchard. And the Canucks are able to play the puck out to center ice. Emerson waits while both teams complete a change. 7.5 minutes.
12.5 left to go. In the third period, shots are 24-20 for the Oilers. Scores 3-1 for Vancouver.
Hughes and Soucy for the Canucks. Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. The only goal from a non-defenseman, Archdeep Baines, who scored on a Vancouver power play in the second period. Here's Daniel Sprong trying to put one in front. DeBrusk gets to the loose puck. Sends it behind the goal. Pettersson.
All goals except for one scored by defensemen. Bouchard for the Oilers. Hughes and
Darnell Nurse starts out
Hronek
pass to Leon Draisaitl.
for Vancouver.
Rink wide. DeBrusk with a great read, and back comes Sprong with Pettersson, but his pass was too hot to handle, and the Oilers get the puck back.
It's kind of went off the toe of his stick and elevated. Pettersson not able to handle it.
Stetcher passes in his own zone, and Kulak returns the puck. Myers intercepts, and here's a chance for
Bad giveaway there by the Oilers.
Slow centers right to Nest. Hooked it wide of the goal. Hoagland
delayed, made a little drag move and set him up in front, but Ratu misses.
Oilers looking sloppy right now.
Goes out of play.
Well, they set of hands on Nils Höglander to make the setup as the Oilers D are caught. Here's the stop, stutter, stick handle pass to Ratu. Had to kind of contort around. That puck kind of gets a little bit too far in front of him. Does get the blade on it, but misses the net up high and wide.
Myers activates from the right point, takes the body, allowing Sherwood to get the puck. High shot off the chest of Stuart Skinner. Puck winds up behind the net, Stetcher's onto it. Troy Stetcher dumps one ahead, glove down by Soucy, and that'll be
That's a hand pass.
1 second shy of the 9-minute mark here in the third period.
Well, for those of you who are jumping into the preseason at the tail end, here's the roster changes for the Vancouver Canucks. Lindholm acquired at the deadline, Zadorov earlier in the season, they're out along with the rest. But the additions, Jake DeBrusk is going to bring offense. Heinen, the local boy, Kaporchek, Sherwood, we've seen him hit. And the size of Desharnais. Goal scoring of Sprong, and Lankinen late to sign in the training camp and will back up. Or try to wrestle the starting job of Shilovs.
Can add Yuri Patera to that list of departures. He was one of the additions at one point, and Canucks trying to get him down to Abbotsford, wound up losing him on waivers to Boston Bruins. Here's Hyman getting behind the defense, cuts in front, Shilovs a save, and he covers the puck with Arvidsson there trying to poke it free. Nugent Hopkins was there as well, but it was Arvidsson who got his stick in towards the pad, and the Canucks reacted to that.
The impressive night for Artur Shilovs continues. He doesn't leave his post too early, as Desharnais can't get the bouncing puck and then can't knock it off Hyman's stick. He's going to try to get it to the forehand of the tail end, which he does, but there's no room to elevate it because Shilovs is going down as that puck is coming up. Takes it just under the bottom of the mask and holds on.
Face-off win for Nugent Hopkins. Ekholm with a shot. That hit is
Just wide.
Shilovs leaning the other way.
So just the luck of the Vancouver Canucks tonight. Just shots are wide or Shilovs is just making great saves.
And now
As I said, you create your own luck, right?
That won't be enough for icing.
Not enough for icing.
For Edmonton. Canucks complete a quick change.
10 minutes left to go in the third.
As we approach the halfway mark of the third period.
Still
Canucks leading
3-1
3-1.
Vancouver.
Connor Brown sends the puck in from center. Forbert missed it.
Ooh.
Miller's back to help out. JT Miller making his preseason debut. He's held on to there.
Yeah.
And he'll draw
Power play coming up for Vancouver.
for the extra attacker, and the Canucks
That's a joke. But it is what it is. Can't do that.
with 6 skaters out there on the delayed penalty call to Edmonton. Miller goes rink wide. Here's Besser. Dumps the puck to the near corner. Pettersson gets there. He's checked. And there's the whistle with the Canucks set to go to their
I'm just saying, you let some things go that should be called and you don't call that.
advantage as Matthias Janmark
Not
gets the
crazy.
box for the second time.
Don't blame refs though. Can't get mad at the human pylons.
Needed some cap space. CC went to San Jose, and Podkolzin from Vancouver to Edmonton.
Mattias Janmark in the penalty box, second time in the game. This one for holding as he grabbed onto JT Miller. And it was Janmark in the box when the Canucks scored their power play goal in the second. But here come the Oilers shorthanded. Phillips centers, put wide. Puck was wobbling a bit, and Nugent Hopkins just couldn't get it on goal. Canucks the other way with a man advantage. Pettersson feeds back, but out of the reach of DeBrusk, and he has to chase back for the puck.
DeBrusk tried to stay outside and then curled away from things and wasn't in zone to get that drop pass.
Brock Besser starts out. 35 seconds gone on the power play. Pettersson gains the zone. DeBrusk on the far side, tied up by Henry. DeBrusk keeps after the puck. Oilers come up with it.
There's
Ekholm off a check.
that's
Sweeps it off.
like I said. Why wouldn't you call that? Yeah, no, the difference is definitely Sheloff has played his A game. And it's good to see from the kid. I take nothing away from Vancouver.
He carries it, finds some room, dishes off. Hoglander shot it high and wide.
He's played great,
Puck ricochets off the corner.
and Skinner's played okay.
Vancouver zone.
Well, a good entry to get into the zone, and you're that close to the net. Take a chance.
Second unit. The entire group out now. This is the group that scored the power play goal. Baines getting it in the second period. Puck shot in. Hoglander lets it go back to Sprong. Here's Heinen out of the reach of Hronek, and the Canucks will have to regroup again with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Daniel Sprong deals Hoglander for Sprong and finds room in the corner. Round the net, up the far side. Took a weird hop on Heinen, but he settles the puck, gets it back to Hronek. Pass for Sprong, broken up, and here come the Oilers again. Arvidsson, Podkolzin in the trailer, takes the drop pass, cuts wide. Vasily Podkolzin feeds back to the line. Long shot, blocked. Here's Podkolzin again, who had a shorthanded goal against Seattle last week. He's taken off the puck by Soucy. Oilers are back to full strength. Bouchard, long shot, gloved by Sheloff. And he hangs on for the whistle. Canucks now 1 for 3 on the power play, still leading the game 3-1.
Well, you mentioned Podkolzin, 23 years old now, and just couldn't find his footing, not only this past season here in Vancouver.
An emotional day, Tom.
His time in Vancouver, 19 games last year, didn't register a point. And the Oilers feel that, he could be a bottom 6 player. Not sure if that's going to be enough, because normally you want those guys to kill penalties as well, and that's really not a strong suit of Podkolzin.
They don't need him killing penalties. They've got a lot of penalty killers in their bottom 6.
Oilers back to full strength.
Like that's what I mean right there is Vancouver Canucks idiots. Just shut up. You don't know what the Oilers need or want from a guy. What they want from him is 5 solid minutes, 5 on 5. Don't get scored on. Go out there and produce if you can, but don't get scored on.
Takes a check from Soucy, takes the puck away, gets it to keeper Sherwood, who plays it down in the Oilers' end.
I'm just saying.
Inside 7 minutes remaining, third period. Canucks 3, the Oilers 1. Desharnais intercepts. Forward ahead for Heinen, missed the pass, and that'll result in
Icing against Vancouver.
But you certainly expect a push from the Oilers, and especially when Chris Knobloch puts 97 and 29 together, David and Draisaitl. But then, when they're off the ice like they are now, you have to create some makeshift lines. I think that's what we're seeing here with Phil, Skinner, and Harry for Edmonton.
Jansen Heinen took a glove to the face from Stetchers. He sent the puck into the Oilers zone. Noah Philp comes up with it. 4 Oilers skate to center. He gains the red and chips the
Wow.
zone. Forward, left behind the net. Perry was there to intercept. Corey Perry to the blue line. Kulak, wrist one wide. Puck comes right towards the front. Shelov's able to reach out and knock it away. Philp.
There's a hook on the hands. Like, if you're going to call it one way, please call it the other. I don't care. I just want consistency.
Troy Stetcher, those two are teammates not only in Vancouver but University of North Dakota.
Nope, can't do that. It's Quinn Hughes.
A preseason wave crashing around Rogers Arena here as the
And that's not icing.
And action continues as the Oilers send the puck to center. Here's Connor Brown. Drop pass, Yanmark. Cuts to the middle. Puck got away from him. He gets it back in the corner, puts it in front. Came all the way back to the right point. Nurse. Shot attempt blocked by Pettersson. Here's Henry. Emberson. Round to the other side. Nurse is there. Threw one towards the goal. That's gloved by Sheelovs.
5 minutes left to go in the third period.
One final break. 5:13 to go in the third.
I'm just saying. A hook on the hands is a hook on the hands. A hold is a hold. A slash is a slash. It shouldn't matter what player or what team does it. Call it the fucking penalty. Who cares? I've been a firm component on call the rule book. You call the rule book, the players will adjust. Why? Got one of them kids. Blues cracking on Tuesday. Must be a holiday in the States.
Troy Stetcher trying to earn an opening at roster spot on the second or third pair on the right side. He knows he's been doubted before, and if you look at since he broke in the league, only 6 undrafted defensemen have played more games. It's a pretty good list. Dillon, Giordano, Krug, Schmidt, Van Riemsdyk, and of course his old teammate Chris Tanev is now with the Leafs.
Played 286 games with the Canucks since leaving Vancouver. Stops in Detroit and LA, a couple in Arizona, Calgary, and now Edmonton. Played 7 games at the end of last season for the Oilers. Did not get into the playoffs. Oh, that hit Soucy, and he's a little shaken up. That shot from Ekholm ramped up. But Carson Soucy appears to be all right, although he's heading to the bench now, replaced by Derek Forbort.
Hit him in the right hand. Take a seat.
Forbort back for the puck. Round towards Arshdeep Baines, who takes the body, comes up with the puck, but can't move it out. Kept in by Connor McDavid. Draisaitl bounces off the check of Forbort.
Stick up in the head of Draisaitl. Still holding on to him. Still holding on to him.
Hyman's there. Knocked down. Baines gets the loose puck, clears it to the line, kept in by the left skate of Bouchard. And now the puck is forced out
Wow.
and poked ahead by Teddy Blue.
Still holding on to him.
Down to 4:20 remaining in this one. Canucks 3, the Oilers 1. Ekholm.
Simple stuff like that could
On
irritate
the
me.
right wing, here's puck Colson. Puck skipped over his stick. Hughes tried to play it off the boards. Now Sherwood comes up with the puck and he banks it down inside the Oiler blue line.
4 minutes left to go in the third period. Vancouver, clearly the better team tonight. Preseason is finally freaking over.
Edmonton will be November 9th in this building. Saturday night in Vancouver. Both teams open their seasons on Wednesday. Canucks home to Calgary. Edmonton takes on the Winnipeg Jets.
Last year, the Canucks played the Oilers 3 times in the first 12 games.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Because
They were happy
the reason why the Oilers are okay is because they're not playing at 100%. They're not playing balls to the wall every shift, every game. They're easing into it. They're gradually playing. I love how the Oilers are playing. Yeah, they're playing their stars. But do you honestly think their stars are playing at bang, 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 bang tempo? Nah. Don't need to. preseason. Right here. Hand off. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. Oh, I'm still holding him. I'm still holding him.
In frustration, Draisaitl went to the bench.
But yet Yanmark gently touches Miller. Gets 2. Yeah.
Here's Adam Henry.
Things you can count on for the NHL season. Inconsistency, bad refing. Oh, Brown gets his helmet ripped off his head. 2 minutes for...
Plays the puck to the Oiler line. Picked up by Besser. He delays, looks across, next pass. Miller missed the net. Didn't waste any time firing that one. Now here's Hughes. Cuts wide. Quinn Hughes cuts in front. Backhander stop. Left pad saved by Stuart Skinner. And the Oilers break back with Hyman sending the puck into the Vancouver zone. 2:45 remaining in the third. Elias Pettersson delays before playing the puck down to the Oiler line.
Got a feeling we're going to see a lot of Quinn Hughes busting in off the left wing and left point along the goal line, and a couple of nice moves as Shilov's going to hold on to this one. But
yeah, King's injury to Doughty is a huge one.
Job waiting. Everyone stops, and he throws it through to Miller. It's rolling it up but too high. And here's Quinn Hughes as he's going to come down. Remember, he had a chance earlier in the game. This time he tries to go a little bit further across the blue paint, but Skinner stays low with that left pad. And then as Hughes was skating away, Skinner tried to trip him with the stick, but Skinner will now go to the bench. Oilers will go 6 on 5.
6 on 5 for the Oilers. Empty netter. Preseason. Might as well work on some things.
Scramble drop. McDavid comes up with the puck. Empty net for the Oilers. Down by a couple. Edmonton with 6 attackers. Here's Bouchard to the blue line.
It's like a power play out there. Besser. Sorry, Pettersson tries to hit McDavid. McDavid just knocks him over. Shoot flies, don't bother me.
The Oilers get the puck in their own zone. Send it ahead to McDavid. Leaves on the left wing for Arvidsson. Now McDavid sends one around to the near side. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Gave it away. Pettersson into the middle. Sprong. DeBrusk. Empty net. And it's in.
Yeah. Bad giveaway by Bouchard. Vancouver goal.
Banked it in off the post. Jake DeBrusk from neutralize. His third goal of the
That's for the preseason for the Oilers, folks.
Oilers trying to go all in, and instead it cost them.
Shut up, man. Like, just shut up.
Gets its way in. He got the puck from Daniel Sprong, and I can tell you, as being the color guy for the Kraken 2 years previous, while Sprong was there, he was never out at the end of a game, killing and trying to be a part of things defensively. 6 on 5, and that's a lot of trust in Rick Tocchet, having him out there, that line out there, and they paid back their coach with that 4th goal.
DeBrusk from Sprong and Pettersson 18 on 5. The Canucks have their biggest lead of the night. Pettersson and DeBrusk.
Rick, I can't wait for the regular season to start.
Maintains possession of the puck. Now Lisa for Sherwood takes it right behind the net out the near side. Kiefer Sherwood.
Minute and a half left to go in the game. Vancouver's going to have 4 marks to them.
Glove save Skinner. And he hangs on with a minute 19 to go.
You better go freaking bow down to Sheloff because without his performance, this game isn't 4-1 Vancouver.
Tickets. Looks like the Canucks will finish the preseason on a winning note. After winning their first 2, they dropped 3 straight and bounced back here against the Oilers. A minute 19 remaining now. Vancouver up by 3.
Wow, I think these 2 teams are going to be battling all season long through the top of the Pacific.
Yanmark and Desharnais after the puck in the Vancouver zone. Archdeep Baines brings it ahead.
No, I agree, Lubo. I agree.
Final minute.
It's just been a preseason of just mental mistakes and unlucky bounces.
The other way. Oilers send the puck back into the Vancouver zone. Here's Niels Oman with room with the Oilers changing. Teddy Bluger takes his pass, skips one in on Stuart Skinner.
Thank you guys for being here again. If you're new here, don't forget to push the subscribe button. hit the like button. Tell all your friends. We're here for reals October 9th. Oilers home opener, season opener against the Winnipeg Jets. Go Oilers, go. Preseason not so good, but hey, it's about the process, not the results. We've seen some good young players. We've seen some PTOs come and go. Final in this one, Vancouver 4, Edmonton 1. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see ya in the next one. Deuces.